Şu an oldu mu? Okey, süper. Academix ile alakalı kısa bir tanıtım yapacağım. Akabinde de Milan'a sözü bırakacağım. Academix olarak arkadaşlar 1996 yılından beri sektörün en köklü firmalarından birisiyiz. Kalabalık bir aileyiz. Şimdiye kadar 42 bin üzerinde öğrenciyi yurt dışına gönderdik. Bu yani sene içerisinde yaklaşık 3 bin civarında öğrenciye tekabül ediyor. 300'den fazla partneri bulunan ve dünyada 30'dan fazla ülkede partneri bulunan bir acentayız. Türkiye'de 14 farklı şubede bizi bulabilirsiniz. Burada 60 görsenize 70'ten fazla danışmanımızla size hizmet veriyoruz ki ödüllü bir acentayız. Star Awards winner olarak gördüğünüz ödül bir nevi sektörün Oscar'ı olarak adlandırılan bir ödüldür. Son 3 senedir Doğu Avrupa'nın en iyi acentası seçilen bir acentayız ve bu sene de finale kaldık. İnşallah bu sene de ünvanımızı koruma şansımız olacak. En iyi fiyat garantisini ücretsiz bir danışmanlıkla sağlıyoruz. Genellikle de dünyanın hemen hemen bütün lokasyonlarında partnerlerimiz olduğu için olası bir hizmet dahilinde sizden ekstra bir ödeme talep edilmeksizin vize işlemlerinizi ve okul başvuru sürecinizi ücretsiz bir şekilde Academix partneri olan okullarla gerçekleştirebiliyoruz. Bahsettiğim gibi 14 farklı şubemiz var. Türkiye'de bunlardan 6 tanesi İstanbul'da, 3 tanesi Avrupa yakası, 3 tanesi Anadolu yakasında olmak üzere. Ama onun dışında Bursa, İzmir, Ankara gibi diğer büyük şehirlerimizde de bizi bulma şansınız var. Ekranları görebileceğiniz şubelerimizden, keza sitemizdeki iletişim kısmından da bize ulaşabilirsiniz form doldurarak. Portfolyomuza sağladığımız bölümler bizim dil okulları, yaz okulları, lise değişim programları, foundation hazırlık programları, yurt dışında üniversite, master MBA, sertifikada diploma, yurt dışında kredi saydırabileceğiniz yaz programları olan summer session programları, sınav hazırlık kursları ve vize. Hatta burada gördüğümüz programların büyük bir kısmı zaten NABA'da bugün var ki Milan zaten bahsedecek. Bunların haricinde zaten bahsettiğim gibi geçtiğimiz haftaya bu haftaya gerçekleşen webinar serilerimizin bir planını ekranda bulabilirsiniz. Instagram hesabımızda da görebilirsiniz. Geçtiğimiz hafta yaptığımız 5 etkinliğin haricinde bu haftada bir 5 etkinliğimiz. Onun dışında haftaya keza yine İtalya'dan farklı bir partnerle birlikte 11 tane webinarımız olacak ve dediğim gibi kayıtlarını YouTube'dan görebileceksiniz. Bugün NABA'yı ayarlayacağız. Yarın da Amerika'dan birisi olan Catch bizimle olacak. Cuma günü de Kanada'dan bir devlet koleji olan Seneca College'ın Türkiye etkilisi bizimle birlikte olacak. Bahsettiğim gibi sorularınız için bize info.academix.com.tr ya da web sitemizdeki iletişim bilgilerinden ulaşabilirsiniz. Size en yakın şube her neresiyse oradan bize talep formu iletebilirsiniz. Ben kendi kısmını tamamladım. Şimdi sözü Milan'a bırakacağım. Kendisi bize NABA ile alakalı bilgilendirmede bulunacak. Milan, I guess I just finished my turn and I'm just passing it to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Are you just able to see my presentation?
Yes.
Okay, great. So hello everyone, my name is Milan and I'm a regional mission manager at NABA. NABA is an international art and design academy located in Italy, and we have 2 campuses, one in Milan, one in Roma. So in today's presentation, I'm going firstly to start giving an introduction about our university, which programs we're offering, our campuses, and general information. And then I'm going to give you also some updates about our learning approach related to the COVID-19 situation. And at the end, please free to chat the questions that you like to ask, and I'll be happy to reply for that. So let's start from the location of our campuses. So we are an Italian university, but we are very international. And what does it mean study in Italy? So our first campus is located in Milan, which is the global capital of arts, design, and fashion. And more into details, Milan is a city of fashion. It's the world capital of fashion. We have, during the year, 4 fashion weeks, 2 menswear, 2 womenswear, and dozens of fairs and events related to fashion. Also, our students get the possibility to participate in real fashion show by helping in the backstage. Milan is also a very important city for design. Some of the most important designers have their headquarters here. And as well, we are hosting every year the biggest and most important furniture fair. It's called Salone del Mobile, and it's held every April, where around 400,000 people are visiting the cities for this event. Also, in this occasion, our best students have the opportunity to exhibit their best projects during the event. Also, Milan is a city of arts. We have some of the most important exhibitions, galleries, and museums. Our second location is Rome. Rome is a very important city for history, but as well for contemporary art and architecture. Rome is a city of arts and very related to culture and cinema. In Cinecittà are produced all the Italian movies. And as well, Rome is also a city of fashion. We have important brands as Fendi, Versace, and also as well, we have also important fashion shows as Alta Roma. Both Milan and Rome are very student-oriented places. They are located in strategic locations for Italy. From one city to the other, you can go in 3 hours and a half with the fast train. You can go with low-cost flights. And you can also reach the other main important cities in Italy like Turin, Venice, and so on. But as well, Italy is located in a very strategic position for Europe. With a Schengen visa, you will be able to travel inside the European Union without any additional documents. So it is very common for our students, let's say for the Paris Fashion Week, to go for the week for Paris with low-cost flights for 50 euros. You can go and come back. As well, studying in Italy in an accredited institution as NABA, you're going to have the opportunity of having internship during your studies, and as well, you're going to have a 1-year stay-back visa for job-seeking opportunities after graduation. Some general information about NABA. So NABA was founded in 1980. This year we are celebrating our 40th anniversary. And NABA is the first and it's the largest private academy that is recognized by the Italian Ministry of Education. So all our programs that we are offering, they are degree programs recognized all around the world. All the programs that we are offering are available both in English or in Italian. And actually now we have around 4,000 students in our 2 campuses. Another important fact about NABA is that we offer a very practical approach. Our learning approach, we call it learning by doing. So students are going to have a lot of laboratories, project-based courses, internship experience, and as well, there is the possibility to have semester abroad, exchange opportunities. And another very important aspect is about NABA faculty. All our faculty members, they are also professionals. They are working for important companies or they have their own design studios. So you are going to have the opportunity to learn from someone coming really from the field that you're studying. So our first campus is in Milan. Actually, it's a unique campus located in a very cool area called Navigli. This is the picture of the area. Here we have a closed campus with 13 different buildings, around 17,000 meters squares. And inside the campus, we have all the facilities for the student, starting from the fashion laboratories, design laboratories, libraries. In Milan, we have the biggest textile library in all Italy. And as well in the campus, we have also the student life support, the administration. So everything, all the life is inside the campus. Our second campus is located in Rome. In Rome, we are located 2 metro stations from the Colosseum. And this is the picture of the campus in Rome. And as well in Rome, we have all the services and laboratories. To focus also on the accommodation, which is one point that very often the students are asking for. We do have both in Milan and in Rome, a housing office that is supporting the students for accommodation. The dorms are not in the campus as we are located like very in downtown, but we are offering different solutions and our housing office will support you for everything First of all, we have a website where you can check the availability, the pictures, the location on Google Maps. And you can choose between single room, shared room, studio apartments, 50 meters from the campus, few metro stations from the campus. So there are a lot of options, and our office are going to support you for everything. So from the looking the places, if you're able, if you want to come here to check it directly, that is possible, and they will support you until the contract is signed. To just add some few things about our services in the campus, we have also a student life office, which is supporting students for opening an Italian bank account, getting the mobile phone number, and as well for the medical insurance. In Italy, with 150 euros per year, you can get the national Italian medical insurance, which is the one that all the Italian citizens have, and it's very good level and quality. As well, we are supporting students for doing their permit of stay and for their documents, let's say after graduation, for the job seeking visa after they finish the studies. So let's go now more into details in how it's studied in NABA and about the academic offer. So first of all, we have undergraduate programs, and they are 3 years long, 180 European credits. And we have different programs. All of the programs have a similar structure, which means that in 3 years, the first year, it is going to be, starting from the first semester, you're going to have more theoretical classes about the introduction of the subjects, about the culture, about Italian design. And from the second semester, you're going to start learning about the materials, the textiles for fashion, the softwares, and use the laboratories for learn how to prototype and the project methodology. From the second year, in all the programs, there is the possibility to choose between different specializations. And as well, you're going to have more and more project-based courses, practical courses, and as well, you can select between different workshops held in collaboration with companies. And then in the third year, you're going to have almost all of the projects practical, so laboratories, and you can choose to have also an internship, and you are going to have your final project, which is going to be your thesis before graduation. So the programs, undergraduate programs that we are offering are graphic design and art direction with 3 different specializations in brand design, creative direction, and visual design. Then we have design with interior design and product design, fashion design with fashion design and fashion styling and communication, painting and visual arts with painting and visual arts, media design and multimedia arts with filmmaking, animation, and game design, creative technology with motion graphics and visual effects, 3D design, game development, and then set design with theater and opera and media events. Then we also have postgraduate programs, and we have 2 different types. The first types are the Master of Arts programs, which are 2 years long, and they are communication design, interior, product and service design, social design, fashion textile, and visual arts and curatorial studies, and lastly, new technology for arts. In the 2 years Master of Arts degree, so there are MA, they are also suitable for students that would like to achieve an academic career, maybe do a PhD after the graduation. And they are a mix of theoretical classes, project-based courses, and workshop in collaboration with companies. In the second year, it is possible also to do an internship. Then we have the 1-year academic master programs in creative advertising, contemporary art markets, and photography and visual design. The 1-year master courses are more intense, so just in 1 year, and also the internship in this case is mandatory and it's part of the study plan. Then we have also short programs. starting from summer courses. We have on-campus summer courses. From this year, we launched also online summer courses. And as well, we have semester abroad and foundation years. In all our academic offer, I was saying we have a lot of projects and workshops. These are some of examples of companies that we are collaborating with. So for the internship, sorry if you can just mute the microphone.
Balık yemen lazım. Hayatım akşam ayarlayayım mı balık?
Mila, I'm gonna mute everyone, and you can just unmute yourself right after that. Okay?
Sorry?
I'm gonna mute everyone. So
Okay.
Also will be including you, and so you can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, great. So this is a short list of the companies that we are collaborating with, but in general, we collaborate with more than 1,000 design studios and companies. And you can see that NABA job placement rate is 89% within 1 year after graduation, which is really a great result. And how we are supporting the students for finding a job after graduation. So first of all, during the courses, as I was saying, we offer internship opportunities, which are a great occasion. If the companies will like your work and you like the company, you might continuing also working for them after graduation. Secondly, students will have the opportunity to access a website which is open just for NABA students, where companies are putting their openings and only our students can apply by uploading their CV and their portfolio. And third, we are organizing some particular days, we call it Talent Harbor, where we invite different companies to the campus and where also companies are doing directly interviews with the students directly in the campus. So if they need a particular position, you have the possibility to be hired directly on the campus. Also, we collaborate with these companies for the workshops and the projects. I was planning to show you some videos, but on Zoom they're not working quite good. So I invite you also to check NABA YouTube channel, it's NABA Milano, where you can find some examples. For example, here on the back, I have an example of a collaboration done with Porsche. It was for our graphic design students. And it was a competition between the best graphic design schools in Milan, and where two of our students won the first prize. They won an award of 1,000 euros, and also the graphic that they made for this model of Porsche is actually in production, and you can see it all around the city. Let's go to the point on how to apply for NABA. So what we are looking for. The main thing for undergraduate students that we are looking is their creativity and the motivation. So we are asking the students to provide or a portfolio. A portfolio should be a collection of your best art design works, and the portfolio need to be related to the program that you are choosing. So a portfolio for fashion is going to be different from a portfolio of graphic design and from a portfolio of interior design. For students that don't have a portfolio, then there is also the possibility to do a project assignment where you will need to develop a small project and submit it digital to the academy. Secondly, what we are asking is a motivation letter. We want to know why you want to study NABA, why in Italy, what are your career goals, and how do you think studying here will support you in reaching that. Third, English certificate. For all the programs, we require an IELTS 5.0 or equivalence. And then high school transcripts and diploma. For postgraduate programs, we are asking the portfolio, which is mandatory for almost all of the programs. So in this case, we're expecting to receive a a professional portfolio related to the program that you're applying. And additionally, outside of the motivational letter, which is also important, also we want to see your curriculum, so your experience, what have you studied, if you had any work experience, and so on. And of course, your university degree and transcripts. For undergraduate programs, our intakes are in October and in February. And as well, for our postgraduate programs, we have 2 intakes, October and February. For each intake also, we are offering scholarship opportunities for very talented students. Scholarships are sometimes portfolio-based, sometimes they are project-based. So for portfolio, what you will need to do is just submit your portfolio. So the best portfolios will have a chance to get a scholarship. While for project-based scholarships, there is a brief in collaboration with the company, and you will need to develop this project, and then we will, in collaboration with the company, select the best projects for the scholarship opportunities. Scholarships goes up to 40% for undergraduate programs and up to 50% for postgraduate programs. Now, I will little talk about the situation in Italy and in NABA, what we are doing for dealing with the COVID-19 situation. So first of all, I want to tell you that in NABA, the general situation is quite good. Every day we have less and less cases, and we were able to open more than 1 month ago all the activities. And as well, you can see now I'm currently in the office, so NABA campus is open. Also, we are open for students. Students can come to NABA, for example, for the library, or potential students by appointment can come to have a campus visit. We have all the security measures, which means that we are providing masks to the students, we are respecting social distance, we are taking the fever from anyone entering the campus. And how we are planning to start the next intake. So first of all, this semester, the last semester, we were one of the first universities in Italy to implement the online classes. We implemented the online classes in 1 day, so our students were able to not lose any classes. And they are going to finish this semester online. While from October, so also for the new students, we are offering 2 different possibilities. The first possibility is to come to Italy and to have a blended learning. What does it mean blended? So it's a mixed approach where some of the classes are going to be done online, even if you are here in Italy, and some of the classes are going to be done in campus. How does it going to work? So 80%, approximately 80% of the theoretical classes will be done online, while approximately 80% of the laboratories are going to be done in the campus. This will allow us to have even smaller classes, which usually NABA classes are as an average 25, maximum 30 students. So in this case, you're going to be able to have even a more personalized and better learning experience for the laboratories, for your project-based courses, because the classes are going to be done approximately by 15 students. So we are going to have more space in the campus and a more personalized and higher level of education. So this is the first option. So we call it blended learning approach. While the second is the possibility to do all the first semester online and then start the second semester in campus, so starting from February. Something that I want to add is that we are in contact with the Turkish consulates and embassies, and in few days they told us that it's going to be open the visa procedures, so for the students that are going to start their studies in October. So in few days, students are going to be able to do the pre-enrollment procedures and the request for visa. As soon as it's going to be open, anyway, we are going to inform all our partners and the students. So I think I covered almost all of the points. I think we can pass to the questions.
Actually, we got some questions regarding the admission requirements.
Sure.
Before just talk about this, maybe you can just tell the criteria for the portfolios, because we got one question while we are doing the Domus webinar. One of our prospective students just asked us, what if I have something different, some different background, such as business, but for this kind of students might not have portfolio at all. You just mentioned that they might be assigned for a project. So can you please give more details for the students who has no background at all?
Yeah, sure. So for undergraduate programs, of course, the background is not important. Even if you had a general high school and you didn't have any art, visual arts, design classes, that is not important. You can do the project. While for applying to master courses, then it depends on what is your background and which course are you applying for. There are some master programs that are more technical. Let's say interior fashion design, where you need to have particular skills and you need to be able to use particular softwares. But as well, there are some other masters, for example, social design or contemporary art markets, where the background is not so important and the portfolio is not mandatory. So in general, in NABA, we are open for students coming from different backgrounds, but it's important also in the motivational letter, in your CV, to make us understand where are you coming from and why you want to proceed in this direction. And then we can evaluate your profile in total, even if you don't have maybe a portfolio 100% to the program that you would like to apply.
I guess we are losing you right now because your video cannot be played properly right now. Do you hear me, Milan?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, your video just stopped and it's not moving at all. As long as you can hear me, no problem. Yes, now it's become normal. Actually, my next question is going to be regarding the students who were assigned for the project. Do they still have chance to claim the scholarship, which will be up to 50%?
So the project assignment for undergraduate programs don't allow you to participate in the scholarship 40%. For the undergraduate programs, the portfolio, we are doing just portfolio-based scholarships. So it is important to have a portfolio.
So what is the best things to prepare the best portfolio for the prospective students?
So the best thing is, first of all, to be very close to the program that you're applying. So both for, let's say for undergraduate, if you're applying for fashion design, it is important to stick to that, not just to general arts or sketches or paintings, which can be included. But what we would like to see is also at least 2 or 3 projects really related to fashion design, where students are not just showing the final output, but all the process behind it. To stick to fashion design, it means like the brief, while like the ideation of their project, the mood board, the color palette, then the sketches, then the illustration, and then if you are there also maybe know how to use Illustrator or Photoshop, do also the digital illustration, and if they are really good, also they can do a prototype. The same goes for design or graphic design. So all the process behind their project. For postgraduate programs, so students, we are expecting for the programs that are technical, we expect the students to be able already to have a high profile portfolio. And in this case, also we organize, also in collaboration with Academix every year, one-to-one meetings, review portfolio reviews, where we can give you some suggestion and advice how to make it better or how to just adapt it for NABA or for the scholarship just to have higher chances to get admitted or to get a scholarship.
Maybe I can just tell them about these opportunities in Turkish to make better understanding.
Yeah.
Arkadaşlar aslında Milan'ın da bahsettiği gibi Covid-19 maalesef ki olmasaydı bizim her sene Mart, Nisan ve sene sonuna doğru da Ekim aylarında NABA için portfolyo günleri düzenliyorduk. Genellikle bunu bir İstanbul'daki, Ankara'daki ve İzmir'deki şubelerin üzerinden otellerde önce bir seminer, akabinde de portfolyo değerlendirmeleri yapabiliyorduk. Ama bu sene maalesef ki Covid-19'dan ötürü bunu yapamadık. Umarım önümüzdeki senelerde bir an önce bu etkinliklere devam etme şansımız olacak. Milan, let's go ahead with the questions. Actually, I'm seeing a question regarding the architecture programs. Maybe I should also make an explanation about this issue as well, since you do not provide architecture, and also the other academies are not allowed to provide any architecture courses at all, right?
So yeah, we don't have architecture. We have interior design, which is a little different from architecture. So if a student is interested in changing, maybe a student have a bachelor in architecture, then 100% it is possible to go for interior design, as the background is very similar, the skills, the softwares are the same. So it's quite common for students from architecture to go to interior design. But for someone that wants to study purely architecture, we don't have it, and not for undergraduate and not for postgraduate programs.
Aslında arkadaşlar genel bir bilgi olması açısından İtalya'da mimarlık programları daha çok devlet üniversiteleri tarafından verilmesi gereken programlar. O yüzden de en çok sorulan alternatifler genellikle Politecnico di Milano ve Politecnico di Torino oluyor. Fakat bunlar için bir sınava girmeniz gerekiyor. Eylül ayında bir entrance test adı altında bir sınava girmeniz gerekiyor. Normalde bu sınav genel bir test üzerinden tek bir gün İtalya'da gerçekleşiyordu. Ancak bu sene Covid-19 sebebiyle her üniversite kendi sınavını gerçekleştirecek. Politecnico di Milano 2 Eylül'de, Torino'da 4 Eylül'de yapacak. Kayıtlar açık. Bu programlar içinde mimarlık alanında lisans düşünen adaylarımız varsa da şu an için 2020-21 senesi için kayıtlar açık. Fakat bunun için de dediğim gibi ofislerimizi arayarak bilgi alabilirsiniz. I'm just passing to the next question. Actually, maybe we can talk about the admission requirements for the normal perspectives. Do you seek for any qualification for GPA and also the language barrier?
So for GPA, we are not requiring GPA, as I was saying before, as creativity, so portfolio is the main thing that we are looking for. While for English, so we are requiring an IELTS 5.0, so for all the programs, or an equivalent TOEFL and so on. And as well for, in this occasion that now in some countries it's not possible to do the IELTS or TOEFL test. So also we give the opportunities to have in-campus tests, so once they arrive in the campus, or as well if a student already maybe have done some courses and is proficient in English, we can do also Skype calls with our English department. And we organize also some dates where students can do some, like our internal test online, so they don't need to wait until they come here for the English test.
Do you give any exemption for the student who study 100% English?
Yes, of course. Students that studied 100% in English, they don't need to provide any certificate.
Bu da ekstra bilgi arkadaşlar. Okuduğunuz okul eğer %100 İngilizce veriyorsa okulun sunduğu 5.0 ayar şartından muaf oluyorsunuz. The next question is coming from maybe probably one of your current students. She's asking the academic schedule for the third year students.
Yeah, I see the question. So when you will give the info about the academic schedule for the third year students. So as far as I'm aware, yesterday all the students should have received an email, the students from the second and the third year, for their choice on the type of learning, so online or blended. So based on that, then you're going to receive also the schedule. But in this case, if you have any question or you need any additional information, as you're already a current student, the best option is to contact your course leader or the academic coordination. They have all the information, they can support you for that.
Biz teşekkür ederiz. Evet arkadaşlar, sorularımız varsa Türkçe ya da İngilizce alabiliriz şu an. Webinar kısmını tamamladık. Ekstra bilmek istediğiniz sorular varsa, daha çok İtalya'daki COVID-19 tedbirlerinden bahsetti Milan. Derslerin %80 ve %20 oranında blended opsiyonda hem online hem fiziksel olarak verileceğinden bahsetti. Daha çok iyi bir portfolyonun nasıl olması gerektiğiyle alakalı konuştuk. Giriş şartlarıyla alakalı konuştuk. Okulla alakalı mezuniyet sonrasında sahip olmanız muhtemel staj ve iş olanaklarından bahsettik. Bunun dışında da aklınıza gelen sorularınız varsa şu an alabiliriz. Dilek Hanım'dan bir soru var. 3. yıl öğrenciler için blended form için hangi derslerin kullanılacağını sorabilir misiniz? Milan, the question is coming from the same students who are currently studying at NABA right now, and she's asking, how about the blended form will be provided for the third year students? What kind of subjects will be provided as blended or in campus as well?
Yeah, that is what I was saying. So in general, the percentage approximately that I was saying are going to be the same for all the students, also second and third year. But in this case, the course leader and academic coordination will be able for each course to tell you the schedule and tell you this course is going to be like 50% online, 50% or 80-20. So I don't have here now the information here for all the courses. You can directly ask a course leader and academic coordination that will support you for that.
You mentioned that they should have received the current schedule for third year students on the previous question. What if they did not receive? Is there any platform that they can claim it back?
So the same, just contact academic coordination and you will be informed.
Okay. Dilek Hanım, az önceki soruya istinaden sizlere bunların mail olarak tarafınıza iletilmesi gerektiğinden bahsetti dün itibariyle. Eğer bu gelmediyse de akademik koordinatörünüzle irtibata geçip tekrar isteyebilirsiniz. Bu şekilde bilgi verildi. Sorularımız var mı? Farklı bir sorumuz. We have one question in English. I'm just leaving it to you.
Okay, I am an industrial design graduate who wants to study fashion design as master degree. So my portfolio is based on product design. Should I include the product design projects and fashion illustration or make new projects? So in this case, you can include some of your product design, industrial design projects, but for sure you will need to add some new projects related to fashion design. And in particular, also you will need to explain what is your idea, why you want to change from industrial design to fashion design, which could be a lot of reasons, and we had cases in the past. For example, I remember a student that from product design, she wanted to specialize in fashion design by doing 3D printed clothes. So it is also important to understand why you want to proceed with fashion design, and you need to be aware and you need to learn and show that you are able to develop a fashion design projects from the beginning to the end. So it means that you have a little background on the textiles. You're able also to create a garment, so to pattern mix you. So you're welcome.
Var mı başka sorumuz? I guess we have no questions so far. And Milan, really thank you very much for your precious time that you were sharing us today. and hopefully it went well for everyone. Hopefully it was just fun, very worthy to listen, and also to be demanded for the programs in NABA for the next year. And if you want to add something on top, I can just give you the turn.
Thank you very much. And yes, I hope the situation will be better also in Turkey, and that all the students will be able to travel and study as we used to be before. If you will have any question, just contact our colleagues from Academix, and they will support to get in contact with me or with the responsible people in NABA. Thank you very much.
Actually, the one last minute question regarding the fees, which may be the most important one.
Yeah, okay, yes, we didn't cover the fees. So the tuition fee for undergraduate program is 17,500 euros for all the programs. For the master programs, the 2-year master programs, the tuition fee is still 17,500 euros per year. While for the 1-year academic master, the tuition fee is 19,000 euros. So the scholarship that we were talking about applies on these fees.
Bahsettiği üzere 17 ila 19 bin euro civarındaki senelik ücret sizin program üzerinden, undergraduate üzerinden %40, master üzerinden de %50'ye varan burslar sizin portfolyonuzla birlikte değerlendirilerek bu ücretin bir kısmından muaf olmanız söz konusu olabilecektir. O yüzden de bir portfolyo değerlendirmesi istiyorsanız da akademik şubelerinden bunu talep edebilirsiniz ki zaten size bu konuyla alakalı da bilgi verebileceğiz. Sunumun başında da bahsettim. Sonradan gelen arkadaşlar için bugün sunumu kaçıranlar ya da böyle sakin kafayla tekrar dinlemek isteyenler varsa Academix News YouTube kanalımızdan bizi takip edebilirsiniz. Keza hem bu videolar hem de geçtiğimiz daha önceden yaptığımız webinarlarla alakalı videoları da bulabileceksiniz. Ben linki chat kısmına bırakıyorum. İsteyenler bu kısımdan şey yapabilirler. Zaten etkinliklerimiz tamamlandıktan sonra da SMS olarak da videolarımızın yüklendiği ile alakalı bir bildirim alacaksınız. Sorularınız sanırsam tamamlandı. Konferansı tamamlayabiliriz. Milan, thanks once again for everything today. And hopefully we will just back to you for the prospective demands.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everyone.
Yeah, have a nice day. Bye-bye.